Hello everyone, this is the Gamer X. I'm here with a bonus video for SoulCalibur 6 Libra of Soul. Last time I left off, well, we beat the game. So, I feel like I want to do a little extra thing. First of all, I wanted to actually show off like one of the Astral Fisher things. So I go here, Astral Fisher Ceiling. And as you'll see, the berserkers that pop up will actually just be like user-submitted characters that we fight. Speaking of which, same with mercenaries. For the mercenaries, it'll be people that you meet. Mercenaries you can unlock can also be people. Well, yeah, characters that were user submitted. So why not? Let's show that off. You get the oil, and I get the pork. Let's do this.
Battle 1.
All right, Miss Alexia. So I just realized it's actually, I just noticed it's in the stores like, Jesus, Thor, what happened to you? Not only did you lose that weight from Endgame, but other than that, did you get in touch with the evil seed? Oh, weird, I'll just let my little friend here take care of that for you. As you can see, she's got a hammer of her own. And if only his rock was playable, because they could have easily just given him the sledgehammer for Thor's weapon. Oh crap. Come on, Alma, fight back. Come on, he's barely got any health left. Bam! Oh. Nice job, Alma Alexia. We'll just let the stone screen go. As I stretched my hand toward the Astral Fisher, I felt two forces tugging at me from the other side. In my mind, I heard a voice from my dreams, and two swords appeared. Which symbol of power would I choose? So yeah, basically each time you do these, it gives you an opportunity to like switch sides. Want to go for the light side, or stick with the path you're on? And since I'm dark side, well, I gotta stay loyal. Soon, the Astral Fisher vanished. So yeah, not only did I get some experience from that, I also got a buttload of money for it.
Your soul surges in your body.
And then another one disappears. So yeah, those fissures will just keep appearing indefinitely. But for now, I wanted to show off this little mission for you. Legacy of the Chosen. Treasure. I was walking through town when I heard a voice call out to me. Hello? You there? Yes, you. Just as I thought. I've seen you before. Daka, if I'm not mistaken. You've been there, haven't you? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you trying to pull here, youngin'? I never forget a face. You're special. Well, he's got me there. How many people look like me? Now stop acting like no fool. You see, I was in Dhaka collecting donations for the qualifiers for local lords and noblemen. Thing is, I lost contact with the qualifiers not too long ago, and now the people I collected coin from are calling me a fraud. So to clear things up, I've traveled way out here, heard there's a qualifier based around, and I thought I'd come see what's what. I asked him if he found any leads, and he puffed out his chest. You bet! I found the very man I had in my donation shop to. When I asked him what was going on, he said Lord Aswell had gone missing, and all his bases had been abandoned. But the old man gave a sly grin. I've heard that all the coins I collected are still lying around one of these bases. I tripped. I'll spell it out for you. I want you to help me get it back. This place is supposed to be quite dangerous, so if you'll come along with me to keep me safe, I'll split the fighting tree. 50-50. Nope. Ah, hell, why not? Wait to hear. Now hurry up and pack up your bags. Let's get going. So yeah, we're gonna go on a little trip with this man to one of the qualifier's old bases. And by the way, yes, you have to be... You can only do it... This mission is unlockable after you beat the game, so... Alright. Okay, I've got plenty of money to travel through the desert, so let's go. And good... Great. No one to jump out at me. Legacy of the Chosen to return. Oh, we got the intruders, huh? Don't worry, I got a buddy here. Carry home, protect us with your knives. The old man had gotten a map to the qualifier base from his contact. Following it, we headed out into the Dasht-e-Kever desert. The blazing sun and burning sand slowly baked us, draining away our strength. There, see the shape of that rock? The entrance should be on the other side. The old man led me through a narrow gap between the two rocks, and there we found a massive ruin. Apparently, we'd arrived at one of Asgo's old research facilities. I could sense something wrong here, something I'd felt before. The natural fissure was nearby. I noticed a momentary shadow cast on the ground. I glanced up to see a number of strange winged creatures flitting through the air. What are those things? Angels? No, wait. Demons! The winged apparitions had us in their sights, and moments later, they swooped down to strike. Don't worry, I got me a big old fly swatter. Alright. So yeah, we both have reduced health and depleted over time. Fortunately, yeah, it is that hot out here. Aha! Beihang still has... I forgot, Beihang still has that ability. Ooh. Nice shot. Come on. Time to cool ourselves down with a nice old sweat. Hopefully the actual angels of heaven do not sound like that, because that'd be kind of unnerving to go to heaven and just hear that. And here we have the actual demons, who sound the same. I guess then again they're called otherworldly beings, so I guess the voice kinda makes sense here in this case. Still, not sure how I feel about going to heaven and then hearing angels talk like that. Hell, imagine if God had a voice like that, what would that sound like? Oof. Alright, my turn is... there we go. Just I had enough fun, like, letting other people do my work. It's time for me to work up a, quote-unquote sweat. Ah, crap.
Come on now.
I think how they give the devil a trident. Aha! Fall before me, demon! Alright, that's all fine and dandy. I could sense a faint energy from the fallen creatures, something akin to the astral fissures. Perhaps these things came to our world from the other side. As we proceeded through the ruins, I struck down monstrosity after monstrosity. Eventually, the old man shouted in excitement and pointed at his map. We're here! Somewhere in this room is all that delicious coin. I left the old man searching for ledgers and gold and started exploring the nearby chambers. Soon I found a room filled with shelf upon shelf of books. In the center sat a large desk, and I found my eyes drawn to a sheaf of paper that was lying atop it. It looked to be a report on the ultimate seed, perhaps written by Aswell himself. As I flipped through the pages, I heard footsteps approach from behind. There you are. I've been looking for you. Seems that room only held enough coin for their daily expenses. More valuable stuff was stored further in. Come on, no dallying. Let's go get it. We continued on, but soon ran into a problem. The roof had caved in, blocking the passage ahead. And the chips in the walls and the fallen pillars, it looked like there had been a grueling battle. It should be just ahead, but there's no way the two of us can dig through all this. Hey man, don't doubt me. Well, we've got no choice but to give up for now. Let's head back to town and hire some help. The old man and I headed back the way we came. Might think it's over now, but fortunately no. There's that fisher I was talking about. Legend of the Chosen, monstrosity. And in this fight, I just have to survive. So if I'm gonna survive, I might as well get my health going up. Peel off, which is exactly what I ate for dinner last night. I returned to ruins with the old man, accompanied by a cadre of mercenaries he hired with the gold from the abandoned qualifier base. Working together, we cleared the rubble and made our way deeper into ruins. I could feel the astral fissure growing closer the further we went. We found it! Everyone, grab a load and bring it out. And remember, we're swingers. No sticking off a coin in your pocket. The old man set about organizing the mercenaries as they transported the contents of the treasure vault outside. This was my chance. While they were busy, I could go deal with the astral fissure. I snuck out and, after a few minutes of searching, found it floating in the air above a large altar. I didn't sense anything alive, but the loom was littered with dead corpses of dead monsters. They all seemed strangely withered. Just what had happened here? I had a bad feeling about all this, but still I approached the astral fissure. As I stretched my hand toward the astral fissure, I felt two forces tugging me from the other side. In my mind, I heard a voice from my dreams that two swords, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we've been through this, and yeah, again, another opportunity. I gotta stay loyal. Golden sword. Soon the astral fissure vanished. Yeah, you heard those dark screams. As I reached for it, I heard a thunderous roar. The ground shook, and in the distance, I could hear the mercenaries begin to scream. I rushed back to find a monster standing in the center of a treasure vault. The corpses of my mercenary companions had been rudely ripped apart and scattered about the room. The beast roared and took a deep, long breath. Instead, strange pale blue lights rose from the corpses and steamed into the beast's gaping maw. After a few moments, the lights faded and the creature turned to glare at me. We got a big boy here. Hang on a second, you guys. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. I had to answer it. We get to fight this big guy. And one thing you notice about this guy, something about this guy, this big old monster looks familiar. The clothes, the weapons. If you haven't figured it out, yep. It's our good gold qualifier friend, whose name I cannot remember. But yeah, as you can see, he didn't die when that place came down. He survived, and now he became a fully mutated Malfested. Exactly what I was expecting to happen the first time I played this. That decent story, but nope. Yeah, that's right. Stab your swords in the ground in anger. Well, excuse me, why GTFO? Somehow I managed to stagger the great beast, while I had no chance of slaying it. While I desperately tried to think of what to do, I heard a voice shout from behind me. Over here! This way! cracked open in what had been a smooth swallowed wall. The old man stuck his head out and frankly beckoned me. Alright, hang on a second. I apologize again, I had another call. So, the old man's calling out to us. I slid into the room. In the hidden room, the man sealed the entrance behind him. A second later, a great shudder shook the ground as the beast threw itself at the wall. You're alive! I swam to the side of the room to try getting away from that thing, and what do you know? I found myself a secret passageway. I was hiding in here thinking about what to do when I saw you. The old man had aloft his light to illuminate the hidden chamber. I saw stacks of books and hastily scribbled notes scattered everywhere. Among this particularly thick stack, I saw what appeared to be the second half of the report I had read previously. Perhaps this was Aswell's secret study? Hey, I found a way out. Come on, you've got to run. This place is about to fall apart. I grabbed the stack of papers and ran after the old man. Behind me, I heard the sound of the wall collapsing under the beast's blows. In terror, I ran through the darkness, not daring to look back. Minutes later, we burst out of what appeared to be a secret entrance behind a rock near the ruins. Luckily, it seemed the monster had not followed. Now that was a terrible day. Sorry, mercenaries. Rest in peace. At least now we know why that place was abandoned. Who would go in there with that monster lurking about? Then again, I guess that's why the treasure was still there. The old man slumped against a rock to catch his breath. Before long, he brushed the sand off his clothing and stood up. Well, you didn't manage to grab anything valuable, right? Here, take this. It's your half of our findings. It seemed the old man had grabbed a little bit of treasure on his way out, and generously, he offered me half. That's not much, but it should be enough to pay back everyone hounding me. I only made it this far because of you, kid. Thanks. Now come on, let's head back to town. I hope you don't mind sticking with me until then.
Your soul surges in your body.
We got a white elixir. There, and that is the end of that bonus video. I just figured I'd show you this, and knowing that the big guy from the qualifiers is still, well, perhaps still alive. We don't know if he's gotten killed by if he's just sealed up down there, or if he's been crushed. Then again, if he was crushed, I don't think that'd definitely be enough to kill him, which might be concerning, but at least he's definitely not getting out of there. So, in the end, hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I'll see you guys next time. And like I said, perhaps in the future, maybe I'll do the light path. Even then, I bid you all signing off.